Yo, what's good, brothers and sisters? I'm Nico, and I'm uploading a video to YouTube every single day so I get better at speaking to the camera. Today, I want to talk about what it actually takes to win. Because, oh my gosh, I guarantee you it's a lot more than you might think. And I know, you already know that it takes a lot to make it big. You've probably already tried and failed. Right now, a little bit of suffering that I just had was someone coming close to this treadmill that I'm walking on, like literally this second, 10 seconds ago, because I was afraid of them judging me for speaking into the camera. But I made some progress. I'm putting the camera down and I'm speaking. And I speak way better than I have before. But it's just not enough. What do I have now? 85 subscribers? 2 weeks ago I had like 30, so I'm more than double that. I should be grateful, right? But I've also been uploading to TikTok and Instagram for the past 4 or 5 months now, and I have no results to show for it. To be fair, I gained 300 followers on TikTok. 300 people clicking follow is a lot, but you can't really do anything with that. And with anything, I mean money, right? At the end of the day, it's money. It's really hard to get, but I'm kind of having resistance when I say that it's really hard to get, because a lot of gurus out there say that it's so easy. And I'm willing to bet that for them it is. Why is it so easy? Because they put in the work to become the person that knows how to acquire money. And I am on that path, but I'm not there yet. I'm in what people call the dip, which is when you're putting in results, you're learning a lot, you're taking feedback, you're improving, but again, you're not getting results. And man, the dip is hard. Everyone's gotten past the first wave of motivation when everything feels kind of easy. No, of course, you suffer a little bit when you're at the gym and running. Starting a new habit isn't completely easy, but you have the motivation to do it, to start. And then eventually, 99.9% of people, it just drops off, right? I thought once I was able to stay in the dip long enough, that's when I know I am worthy of success. And for the past 5 or 6 years of my life, I've consumed a lot of self-improvement, self-development, bettering myself content. And I've never been able to maintain the dip as much as I have now. I would, do good habits for 2 weeks, maximum a month and a half. Then I would almost drop everything. Maybe I would still keep going to the gym. Maybe I would still diet and lose weight, but then I wouldn't study as well as I could have. I could at most do one good habit. I had to choose between grades, gym. You know what, even at best, I had good grades and I was going to the gym consistently, eating well. But that's like what? Doing all of that takes like 3 hours of your day, 4 hours, let's say 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours if you're doing a really hard degree in college. And I know a lot of you think you're probably putting in more than that. You're thinking you're studying 12-hour days. But I guarantee you, if you put your phone beside you and studied for 3 hours straight, you'll get at least the same amount done. And of course, it doesn't apply to everyone, but it applies to a lot of people. So it doesn't apply to you, and there's no reason to be offended, right? Actually, who am I to say that? I am, what do you even call it? I'm unfair. I can't understand you. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit insecure because I remember that I'm in public filming, but let's keep going. I thought that staying in the dip long enough where I continue the good habits and constantly improve, I thought that I would do it. I thought that I'd be successful by now. And it's fine that I'm not. I feel like if I got success right now, it would have still been kind of easy. I still feel like I have more suffering left in me to give before I am worthy. And maybe that in itself is a thought that I shouldn't have. Maybe I should think that I am worthy of money now. You know what? I'm not gonna I'm gonna try to rewire my self-identity to think I'm worthy of money and attracted and manifest and whatever. If you don't believe in manifestations, you think it's wishy-washy, I thought the same thing. It's not like I'm super into it, but I think there's snippets of truth to everything and the way your mind works. And there's certain energies in the world and everything. It's not like a manifestation where you just say affirmations and they come true magically. But the more you drill something in your head, the more it becomes your thoughts. The more you actually change and become a certain type of person. That's what manifesting really is to me, mainly. But whatever. I can do better. And I think I am doing a lot better than maybe not 99.9% of people, but 70% of people at least, right? At least for the work that I'm putting in. And what work am I putting in? My days look like wake up, work for 4 hours in my business, coffee catering business. Check my Instagram if you want to see more of that, at Nico Idrovo. And it's not really my business. Me and my brother's business. He founded it. He pays me a little bit, so I work on it. I quarter wages, by the way, well, whatever. And then I eat lunch. By now, it's 1. I gotta cook and eat. It's 2 p.m. now. And from 2 until dinner time, from 2 to 6:30, I'm filming a short form content video, scripting it, and editing it. And I don't even finish it. It's hard. I put quite a bit of effort into my videos. And today's, and a lot of other days, I could have literally just done it. But even when I film, I have so much mental resistance that the filming goes bad. I hate the way I sound sometimes. And I just... The little inconveniences add up to the point that it's that much harder to keep going. That much harder to be in a good mood to produce the best output, the best work that I can. And I do it even despite my mood. But it'll be a lot more enjoyable, and my work would be better if I was in a good mood. Maybe that is also a limiting belief. But I'm also kind of focusing on quickening, fastening, speeding up the time that I can change a bad mood into a good mood, and that's yielded me a lot of results. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that. Like, I hear most of the talk out there is just be disciplined, bro. Do it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Shout out Hamza, if you know, you know. But that really didn't work for me. When I started trying to change my relationship with suffering, because that's what work to me was. It was almost pure suffering and pain. It was kind of avoiding and neglecting quick, easy dopamine that made me feel really good for something that I took too much to make me feel good, and it took me too long to be consistent with it. Well, yeah, you get the gist. Changing my relationship with failure and recognizing the start of when my mood is changing for the worse, so I can cut it then. And when I work in a good mood, it's that much easier to get the work done. And when you get the work done consistently, it proves to your mind that you can do the work. So when you do have to do your work in a bad mood, you do it anyways. And overall, you have to do both. You have to do the hard work when you don't feel like it, but it's also better to enjoy it, and it's also better to change your mood. Like, a lot of the people who are this disciplined, they actually don't find it as hard as you to do the work. Because, well, they've built the discipline, obviously, and because they enjoy it somewhat, or it makes them feel good, or they have some reason, either the pain of doing something else is greater because of their identity, their ego, or a million other reasons. And okay, again, I gotta go back to the question, what does it take to be successful? I think in my opinion, and I've been telling myself this for so long, I just have to keep going, and I have to keep improving. Because at the end of the day, I've been doing this for about 5-6 months. People go to college for 4 years, and I'm supposed to be successful at this, and people at college can laugh at me for not being successful in 5-6 months when they take a 4-year degree. This is all a science and a skill you learn. And I feel pretty good about the way that I yapped here. Anyways, God bless you. I like this video. I wonder what I'm going to title it. Subscribe, like, comment, share.